All righty, welcome back for our Q&A time. 1 Corinthians 3:16, the remedy. His presence will be a consuming fire to them, and when he comes again, God will destroy them. Isn't this saying God will kill them, the vengeful God versus the loving God? No, not at all. If you understand the dynamics here, the fire that consumes the wicked is the same fire that flows over the righteous. Okay, and not in the Bible, but in other Bible commentaries, it's described as the fire comes down through the city, out through the gates. So the people in the city are the righteous, but we live forever in this fire. It's the fire of God's life-giving glory. If you want a Bible text for that, Daniel chapter 7, the Ancient of Days takes his throne. Rivers of fire come out from before him. 10,000 times 10,000s and thousands and thousands stand in this fire. This fire is not harmful to the righteous. This fire is the fires of truth and love that those who have solidified themselves in sin and hardness of heart don't want to be in, and they don't want to live there. And thus, it ultimately results in their destruction. But not from the fire, from the unremedied sin in their lives. Desire of Ages 162, it says, in the temple, when Jesus cleansed the temple, the people felt as if, this is a quote, felt as if before the throne of the eternal judge, with their sentence passed on them from time and eternity, unquote. This sounds like they're being judged, not God's character, right? No, wrong. It's exactly what I just said. These are the fires of truth. At the same time at Jesus cleansing the temple, there's a flash of his divinity. They got a flash of infinite truth and infinite love. You see the same thing when they went to arrest him, and a flash of divinity, and they fell down before him because they couldn't take it. Their guilty consciences. You see the same thing when Moses comes off the mountain and his face is radiating this life-giving glory of God. The people could not approach. It caused agony. Why? Because their consciences were guilty, and heavenly truth brings a conviction and guilt from the sinner who hasn't had their heart restored. And so this is what happened. They ran because he gave them a flash of infinite truth and infinite love, and they couldn't stand to be in his presence. I think it's also why the innocent children stayed behind, because their consciences were clear and they were drawn to infinite truth and love.